witches. So today we are taking a slight detour from our fire magic conversation, but like not really that slight. It's all kind of related, the topic of today. Firstly, again, sorry if you hear a lot of noises and stuff. It's rush hour, so I'm trying to film right after work. Yeah, it's been a week, guys. And it's only Monday. Oh my gosh. When I'm filming this. Anyways, this is actually going to be such an important holiday for me. I kind of kept this on the DL on here, I think, but I organized like a real life meetup with me and like some other witches, including one of my witchy best friends. I'm really excited. There's gonna be like a whole like ritual thing. We're going to a park. It's gonna be really, really awesome. Hopefully I'll have some footage of that on Sunday. And so if the video is a little bit later in the day, it's just because I am actually out doing witchcraft and doing something on the summer solstice. Anyways, let's actually chat about the summer solstice, right? The summer solstice is also called Litha in Wiccan tradition, or some Celtic like paths call it Litha as well. A lot of witches refer to it as Litha. It's just kind of one of those names that is associated with the summer solstice. But if you don't call it that, a lot of people call it the solstice. It is on Sunday, June 20th, but depending on the year, it can be between June 20th and June 22nd. It's on the 20th this year. And this is the longest day of the year. So the daytime is going to last the longest that it is all year if you are in the northern hemisphere. If you are in the southern hemisphere, it will be the shortest day and you will start to see signs of spring coming and it's going to be beautiful. Whereas we are kind of like really just saying goodbye to the sun. We're gonna get into it. Okay, anyways. This is the longest day of the year, but we are turning that corner into the dark half of the year. So fall is coming, harvest season's coming. I'm very excited. You guys will see me in my element. The word solstice actually comes from the Latin word solstitium. That was really hard for me to say when I'm tired, which means still sun. And this marks like the first true day of summer, even though for most of us the weather has been really summery as it is. It's been like super humid and warm and like stormy, and my swamp witch soul is fulfilled. I grew up in like the swamps of Virginia. If you guys don't know that about me, hello. But my poor boyfriend just does not like it at all. So I'm just like, yes, like let me live my little toad life. And he's like, no. Anyways, back to the solstice. If we are coming from the Wiccan perspective of Litha, the goddess is fully pregnant and the god is at the height of his virility. So if you are a Wiccan, you might see a lot of that sort of imagery in your Litha or summer solstice workings. Overall, Litha is just really this huge celebration of abundance, of joy, of achievement, but it's still a reminder that, like I said, the harvest season is quickly approaching. So it's like a big last hurrah almost. But that's like the whole point. Like that's what we are celebrating. A lot of pagans celebrate by jumping over a bonfire, by making wishes, ritually burning slips of paper with wishes or bay leaves with wishes written on them, with the idea that the smoke will carry their prayers or wishes up to the gods and into the universe, which is very cool and something that we are incorporating in our rituals. So if you aren't able to celebrate with a group of people, which I know COVID restrictions are still super tight around the world, I'm lucky, like exceedingly lucky, to live in a place where I was easily vaccinated. So I apologize if I'm coming off tone deaf being excited, like that's not what I mean. But here are just some ways that you can decorate your home and altar and celebrate this amazing holiday if you happen to be on your own. I will be doing this as well, so it's a kind of a dual celebration holiday thing. Okay, so let's talk about some correspondences for Litha. The colors, so all of the colors are associated with Litha. So it's the entire rainbow, everything is blooming, we are just fully abundant there, everything is vibrant and bright and growing and amazing. So all of the colors in the rainbow are used in Litha celebration, so anything like that. More of the natural colors, as well as like orange and red and yellow, are like those are predominant, but you can use any of the colors and all of them to decorate your altar. In fact, it's encouraged. So some herbs that are associated with Litha, besides all of them, but like some specific ones: sage, cedar, frankincense, rose, pine, lemon, lily, lavender, orange, chamomile, mugwort, honeysuckle, which is so beautiful, yarrow, St. John's wort, apples, anything like that. Now these are just a couple, like some examples. What I will be using in my personal workings is going to be like lemon, orange, chamomile. I'm going to be using some dandelion because it reminds me of sunshine. Roses, definitely some calendula or calendula, however you say that. I've heard it many ways. Some sage, I think I said lavender, St. John's wort definitely, as well as angelica root for protection. And I think some mugwort actually for a dream working that I'm going to be doing. So moving right along, some crystals that are associated with the summer solstice or Litha are tiger's eye, amber, citrine, sunstone, moss agate, and jade. Those colors really represent the like fertility of the earth and the natural, like, I don't know, like colors that the earth around you has. They're kind of more of those like reds and browns and greens. Maybe not if you're other places, but where I am at least, that makes sense in my brain. The foods that are associated with the summer solstice are honey, cherries, mead, peaches, like lemons, lemonade, honey cakes, fruits and vegetables. Big emphasis on fresh foods and fruits and vegetables for your celebrations. And just some other symbols that are associated with the summer solstice are the sun, obviously, bees. The green man is a really big icon that I see a lot within Celtic paganism. Snakes, which is cool, robins, gardening, bonfires, just anything that you can like associate with summer or like a summer festival, I guess. And finally, the ritual workings that are associated with the summer solstice are community building, rededication to your path, healing, friendship, hand fasting, and protection. So I feel like these ritual workings are pretty self-explanatory, but I wanted to touch on the rededication aspect of this holiday. If we are using the metaphor where your idea is a seed, we planted those seeds at Imbolc, we watched them sprout at Ostara, start to grow at Beltane, and now at Litha, we are watching the plants fully bloom and begin to bear fruit. So for example, I started this project with an intent to grow a witchy community, and I've met so many wonderful and like beautiful people throughout this whole thing. I am so thankful to you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I have so much love for you, and I will see you at the solstice. Yeah.